We start our digital tour through Göttingen in front of the Philosophical Faculty in the Käthe Hamburger Weg, where already the brothers Grimm were on their way. The tree sculpture in front of the Philosophical Faculty of the university was created in autumn 2018. The 150-year-old Tuya, also known as the Tree of Life, was an extremely stately specimen of its kind. Originally, it was planned to be felled because of static cracks, but the university entrusted one of its employees, Martin Trauter, who is a forester himself, to use it to make a sculpture out of the tree and thus set a monument to both the Tuya and the university. Since then, 7 owls are looking over the campus. In addition, Martin Trauter has engraved the founding year and the motto of our university here, in publica commoda, for the benefit of all. Come on and follow us to further monuments of our university's history. Here you see the entrance to what was in former days the screening room of the anatomy from Göttingen. Here, first semester students observed the professors doing postmortems. Today, where once the professors stood next to dead bodies, students and associated actors stand on stage. The special thing about Göttingen's Peepbox stage is that it is surrounded by audience ranks at 3 sides. It is the largest, most popular and most successful students' theatre in all of Europe. It counts 100,000 visitors at more than 140 performances per year. And as you may know, a real theatre has a real theatre ghost. The Göttingen Students' Theatre ghost is a patient who died in 1916 in the old university hospital. Back then, the hospital was still on today's central campus. Today, not only the theatre, but also several departments are located here. Let's go on to something more sportive than spooky. Back in the old days, the university used to have a huge stable right in the middle of today's pedestrian zone. It included a riding arena, an outdoor riding ground and stables for the horses. This riding stable was supposed to lure royal and first and foremost wealthy students to Göttingen. In the middle of the central campus there is a bicycle placed on a lantern. Originally, in the middle of the night, an unknown person put the bike on the green pillar artwork next to the library. When the artist asked for the bicycle to be removed from the pillar, it was put on the lantern, where you can still see it today. But this is not the only piece of art at the Grand Square. You remember the 7 owls? Once upon a time, there were 7 men who disagreed with the annulment of the liberal basic law by King Ernst August I of Hanover. They signed a declaration paper in which is said, "The most submissively undersigned, without offending their conscience, cannot silently allow the same basic law to perish." Their students copied and spread their words so that all of Germany heard about it soon. The king was relentless and banished 3 of them from the university. But beside these pieces of history from times long ago, you can also find more modern art. 2 staircases that lead nowhere. Therefore, they have the nickname Die Treppen ins Nichts, the stairs into nothingness. If you look closely, you can find some old underground signs on them. The library of Göttingen has more than 8 million copies of media. The oldest are from the 15th century. There are more than 400 complete estates from scientists. Furthermore, Göttingen has 138 branch libraries. Let us leave the main campus now and discover Göttingen itself. At the old entrance of the city center, at the street that led all the people from Hanover to Göttingen, on the left-hand side you find the Auditorium. The Auditorium was built in 1865 and was a present from the last king of Hanover, George V, to his university. The university needed new lecture halls, and so the impressive and monumental building in round arc style with 4,500 square meters was built. Today, you can still find 2 lecture halls there, as well as the art collection of the Göttingen University, which is free to visit for students.